Mabuhay, kamusta kayo, and welcome to another video. So we're going to be harvesting lots of cactus seeds in this video. I did a lot of pollination over the summer and we've got several plants that have set seed pods. I'll show you how I harvest some of them, clean them, and how I store them ready for sowing next spring. This variegated Gymnocalycium mihanovichii has set 2 seed pods. This larger one is split open so we can harvest the seeds from that. Because this is variegated, we could get some variegated seedlings germinate as well, which is what I'm hoping for. Got several plants in the greenhouse set in seed as well. Not quite ready to harvest yet, but we'll be doing that in this video once they're ready. This Frailea has at least 2 seed pods on it. Not quite ready yet. It can take a month or 2 from pollination until the seeds are ready to harvest. Some species like mammifera can take even longer. Another Frailea here with seed pod, which I crossed with the one you just saw. Again, it'll be about another month until this is ready. Gymnocalycium spegazzinii with a lovely blue coloured seed pod, which I crossed with this damsey, which is also set in fruit. Echinopsis subdenudata with a nice big juicy fruit on it, as well as this one. Some Frailea mammifera which have set seed pods that are ready to harvest now. Just take these off. I've mentioned in previous videos that Frailea are cleistogamous, which means they don't need pollinating. Even if the flowers don't open, they'll set viable seeds. These seed pods develop pretty quickly as well, less than a month. This Astrophytum hybrid has a seed pod as well. Again, not quite ready to harvest yet, but I crossed this with my Astrophytum asterias V-type, which also has a seed pod. Pretty excited about this because we could get some lovely looking offspring from these. Hopefully some with that V pattern on the ribs. And this Astrophytum asterias Shinshowa with 3 seed pods. Again, I took pollen from the V-type for this, so we could get some pretty interesting looking seedlings germinate. And because it has 3 seed pods, we should get a nice amount of seeds from this plant. Right, back to the variegated gymno. We'll take the seed pod off that's ready. Comes away easily. You can see all the seeds inside there. Be a little bit longer until this one is ready. I pollinated the flower on this just a couple of weeks ago, so it's probably got another couple of weeks to go until it's ready. So I got my tools ready. Simply going to scrape all the seeds out into a sieve, making sure the sieve has a fine mesh so that the seeds can't fall through, because we'll be washing the seeds as well. Can be a messy job, especially with gymnos because of the pulp inside. You can let the seed pods dry out naturally as well. I've done that in the past and it does make this process a bit easier and less messy. Gonna make sure we get every single seed out of here. So that's all the seeds and pulp out. What I'll do now is just run this under the tap to get as much of that pulp separated from the seeds as possible. Okay, I thought I recorded that step, but apparently not. Apologies for that. But anyway, the seeds are washed. Then just put them on some tissue paper to help them dry. Again, making sure we don't forget any. Then I'm just going to spread them around a little so they're not all stuck together in one heap. Won't take long for these to dry out either. I usually leave them for an hour or so. Right, it's been an hour. The seeds have dried out nicely. I did put another piece of tissue underneath to help with them drying as well. Then I'm just going to scrape all the seeds out into a bowl. All coming away from the tissue easily. And that's all the nice clean seeds from that one seed pod. A nice amount there. So I've transferred them into a smaller container so it's easier to tip them into one of these little baggies. I've tried tipping them directly into these bags from the bowl before and the seeds have just gone everywhere. You can use a little funnel though. I've seen Lynn from Desert Plants of Avalon tip the seeds from the bowl into a funnel into the little baggie. And there we go, label saying what they are and the date as well. Right, the Frailea mammifera seeds we harvested earlier. These are completely different to the Gymno seed pods. No messy pulp to deal with. They'll come out nice and dry, so no need to wash these. And even though these seed pods are fairly small, you do usually get a decent amount of seeds out of these. Second one, just split it open. Quite a few inside this one. So 2 small seed pods, but yielded a nice amount of seeds. Right, let's see if I can tip them directly into the bag without losing any. One left in there. Easy to pick up though because they're not too small. Lots of seeds in the bag already because these Frailea have been setting seed all summer long. So I've already harvested them several times. Got some more Frailea here with seed pods. These are phaeodisca, which I have under a grow light in a grow tent. And again, these have been setting seed continuously for the past year. So like the previous Frailea, this is going to be exactly the same. Same type of seeds and will come out nice and dry. Any little bits like that from the seed pod I'll just pick out with the tweezers. If little bits like that go into your mix when it comes to sowing them, that's when you can have mould and fungus issues. That's why it's a good idea with the Gymno seeds to wash all that pulp off them before you sow them. So again into the bag, which already have a few hundred phaeodisca seeds in it. Loads of seeds in there. And more to come as those other seed pods will be ready within the next week or so. So just a week later and more phaeodisca seeds are ready. This one has already fallen off the plant. This one is detached as well. And these ones. This one not quite ready yet. And this one isn't either. So again, just crack these open and see how many we get. Into the bag with all the others. Already sown a bunch of these a few months back and pretty much every single seed germinated. I'm going to be overrun with Frailea phaeodiscas. Got another Frailea here, cataphracta, which I've just noticed has a small seed pod on it that's ready. So we'll harvest this one as well. See how many seeds we get from this. Again, a very small seed pod, but just crammed with seeds. Into the baggie with some other cataphracta seeds I harvested already. Right, our Astrophytum seeds are ready to harvest as well. Seed pod has already detached itself. Let's see how many seeds we get from this. Hopefully a lot. So like the Frailea seeds, these will come out nice and dry. And Astro seeds are pretty decent size as well. Oh yes, plenty in there. They do have a little bit of a sticky residue on them, but I don't wash Astro seeds. Never had a problem with them sowing them right after harvest. If you're storing them for a while, you can always wash them before sowing them as well. Most cactus seeds will remain viable for a long time as well. I've sown seeds that are 2 or 3 years old and had good germination on them. As long as they're stored correctly, preferably somewhere dark, dry and cool, where they're not exposed to dampness or anything. Lovely amount of seeds there, happy with that. Into the baggie, ready for sowing next spring. Right, the other asterias Shinshowa is ready. All 3 seed pods have detached. So I'll speed this bit of footage up and see how many seeds we have at the end. Decent amount. I did expect a little more. There's probably a similar amount there as the other Astro had with just 1 seed pod. And this is a seed pod from the Astrophytum asterias V type. Don't think there's many seeds in here, but some is better than none. The Gymnocalycium spegazzinii seed pod is ready. It's split open. So we'll just gently twist that off. That is a seed pod next to it as well, but for that one it'll probably be another couple of weeks until it's ready. Really nice colour to this seed pod. Just going to slice along it. Scrape the seeds and pulp out using this super handy tool that Edith got for me. And the other half. So again, because there's a lot of pulp, I'm going to clean these under the tap. And there we go, another decent amount of seeds. So the final ones we'll be harvesting in this video are the Echinopsis subdenudata. Both seed pods are ready on these. You can see this one is split open. And this one is already detached from the plant. And both are set in seed again. Right, let's grab this one. That's split open as well. Looks like there's loads of seeds in there. And this one should come away fairly easy. I think we're going to get a good haul from these two. Right, let's open these up. A bit of pulp in this, but not as much as the Gymno. I think I'll still wash these ones though. Make sure we get them all out. And the other one. So yeah, I will wash all these as well. There's quite a bit of sticky pulp there. All washed onto the tissue. How many seeds would you say are there? 400 to 500 maybe? So yeah, that's the majority of the seeds harvested. With the Parodea, they might not be ready until next year now. It is getting late in the season, so some seed pods can just sit on the plant until the beginning of the next growing season. This is most of what I've harvested over the year. I store all these in a drawer in a cool room, away from any heat and humidity, and these will be good to sow next spring. Don't think I'll be sowing all of these, so what I'm probably going to do is a little seed giveaway over Christmas time, which will be open to all of you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this seed harvest video. If you did, please remember to like and comment, consider subscribing to the channel, hit the notification bell as well so you know when I upload a new video. You'll be safe and well, and I shall see you next time. Salamat po paalam, bye for now.